what's up, guys? So consider joining our locals. If you like the fact that we catch predators nationwide, it's not possible without you joining our locals. On locals, you get to see over 20 catches early, completely uncensored. You get to see live predator confrontations as they happen, and you get to support the movement that has an arrest in 43 different states and convictions in 24. We do travel the most and catch the sickest. It's only $7 a month. You get more early content than Rumble. We do big content dumps every single month on locals, and can't do this without you guys. Consider joining locals.
I can't believe you bought it. It's unbelievable. Well, if music fails for him, Jack can be a great driver. He passed you up. Where'd you go? Yeah, where's he?
You're crazy, that's fun. Hello.
How's it going? Which way did he go?
I think he went this way.
How many?
Okay. Take it. Hey, Matt, we got to talk to you about Lily, man. Mind if we let's go away from people? It's pretty crowded. Want to just go kind of to the side? Okay. Well, we're just here to talk to him. He ain't shit. He come on. Yeah, let's just go to the side, all right? No, we're not doing that. We're not. If anybody tries some shit, we got you, bro. That's why we're filming for that reason. You know what I mean? And it is. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you not stealing. And, you know, obviously it's volunteer to talk to us, but I think with what we have, you probably should, though, okay?
Have a good night.
You too. Oh, let's kind of go where let's go over there where it's kind of like lit up, but like not a lot of people. And, you know, I'm not here to take no money or anything like stupid like that. Gotcha. My name is Gordon. Sorry to meet you like this. Yeah, if anybody asks what's going on, I'll just be like, yeah, we're just kind of interviewing somebody, you know, just kind of.
No, I get it.
For sure. Okay, this is good right here. We don't want to do it under the subway sign. That'd be kind of that'd be tragic. Okay.
So you got all the records, yeah.
Absolutely. So, obviously, you know what I'm here to talk to you about, right? Okay. So, and you, of course, I'm not trying to probe where you work, but you work on helicopters and stuff like that. Badass. How'd you get into that?
Marine Corps.
Oh, well, thank you for your service. So you're a veteran and all that? Okay. Well, that's why, you know, I kind of figured you were. I didn't know, but I figured somebody working on helicopters and just, you know, become an expert in one day, you know what I mean? So I appreciate your service. Thank you for that. And you like to ride motorcycles too, I see?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so some shit just happened then. We'll figure it out, all right? Mm-hmm. So with Lily, before we get into anything of analogy,
Say it again.
before we get into really anything, how old is Lily?
Well, she said she's 13.
Okay, yeah, true, I appreciate it. So, obviously, some shit was said, right? Obviously, it's all here. I'm not really concerned too much about that. I'm more kind of like, when did this kind of online stuff all start for you? Because do you have kids of your own?
Yes.
Okay. And you have people living with you and stuff like that? No, not anymore, or you didn't?
No, I have nobody living with me.
I thought you said you had a family kind of living with you, staying with you for a bit.
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, you have obviously your family.
I had my family visit.
Okay, so obviously your family seems to like you then, right?
Yeah.
And you have a good job, so I don't want anything to get in the way here with any of that shit. So, so how did this online stuff kind of all start? Like when, how, you know?
It's just a release for me since I've been divorced. My wife messed me up pretty bad, and I just don't want to get into a relationship.
Okay, so.
And it's just been something just to vent and not actually meet anybody.
So it's like a release in a way.
Yeah.
Okay. So this would have been your first time meeting somebody then?
Yeah, and I told her, I said this wouldn't be anything for like what we talked about. I just meet her as a friend. That's why I said here at Walmart, we'll just talk, and I don't want her to get hurt or anything.
Right. So when did you and your wife divorce?
The divorce was in 2009.
Okay. So the online stuff started kind of soon after that? Okay. So is that also when it kind of turned into the younger stuff too, or?
The younger stuff, I try to stay away from younger stuff. There's been some younger girls.
Like slip-ups and shit like that? Yeah, that's fair.
I try to stay with older girls.
Uh-huh. So when did it start to become like, you know, like I know you talked mostly older. I mean, I saw your Instagram following. I know it's mostly older. Like, I mean, you know, that's also another reason why I feel like I can just talk to you about it, you know, because it was some like, you know, Gerber baby profiles and shit. That's a whole different thing. Okay, so when did the young stuff kind of start to be like, you know, you have 2 chocolates and then you have a vanilla, like when that kind of start, you know?
I don't know when it started.
Same time around?
No, later. And it more was role play, and you know, I presume most girls were actually older, or it was guys pretending to be girls.
And that's like, if you had to put a year on it, you said 2009 for the online stuff. When did that start? Like, if you had to put a year on it, I'm not saying.
Probably like around 2014, 2015.
Okay, so not even a decade yet.
No.
Okay. So, what kind of started off? Like, what was it that kind of was the catalyst for it? Like, what app? What was it like?
I don't know what the catalyst was. Probably just at that time frame, I ended up really far away from my family. Didn't get to see my family. My wife basically turned my kids against me. I couldn't see my kids.
Do you have a good relationship with them now?
I've got a decent relationship with my boys.
Okay,
but
good.
Not my daughter.
Jeez, okay.
She turned my daughter against me at that time.
Well, modern woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was kind of, were you maybe trying to fill a void or something with that?
I
or?
have no idea.
Okay, it just kind of happened. That's fair. So, obviously, you know, so from what you're telling me, and I tend to believe it because you are a father, you have a good job. There's no, you know, there has to be some explanation. I don't think you were just born into like, oh, this is what I, you know what I mean. So, when did it start to become like, you know, it seems like innocent pictures at first. When did it turn into the darker shit?
Like, what do you mean the darker shit?
Like the stuff you kind of sent Lily and all that stuff.
Probably right around the 215.
Sure.
12,
Sure.
15.
Okay.
You know, like I said, it's just a way to release, and you know, I would tend to think they were all 18 or role play that they were younger, or like I said, big guys stealing girls' pictures.
Okay, so that's kind of when this talk to at least people representing themselves as minors started?
Yeah.
Okay. And, you know, when did it turn into, like, because I think, I mean, you sent your a few times to Lily, did you not? Like,
I did.
Okay, that's, shit happens. I bet if you were married, none of this would even be a
No.
thing. Right.
No.
Right. And that's kind of why I think, you know, there's levels to it, right?
Yeah.
So, you know. So, how did you find out about Telegram?
Telegram we were using with the club,
With the club?
motorcycle club.
Okay, got it. So Telegram didn't even start off as this then?
No.
Okay. So how did it somehow come to your attention that Telegram could also be used for this type of stuff too?
Just one of the girls I followed on Instagram
Oh shit.
pulled it up.
Man, there's a lot of good people that they're on Instagram, and then somebody sends them that Telegram link, and then boom, whole world you didn't even expect.
Yeah.
Shit. So when do you think Telegram started about?
Oh, that within a year, 2 years maybe.
Okay. So this
Not very long.
Okay.
Very recent, yeah.
So the really like the holy shit stuff started very recently then.
Well, I don't know about holy shit stuff. But,
Okay.
I mean, it's always been pretty lame, you know,
Right.
tributes type thing. That's about the extent of it. Really.
So what is it?
Just go over the picture.
Okay. But a few of those seem to be to kind of younger profiles.
Yeah, and like I said, I figured most of them were just fake profiles that weren't really girls.
Okay.
Or were older and pulling younger, because I see a lot of profiles that just cater to a lot of younger,
Those fantasies.
Yeah.
But it's still to pictures of like younger than 18, even no matter who's behind it, So so that kind of started for you recently, the stuff?
No, that's been since about 2014, 2015.
Okay. So the youths, okay, so to whoever the profile is, at least pictures of younger ladies started 2014, 2015? Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, I haven't been with women since my ex. And
It really blackpilled you, didn't it?
my ex me up bad.
Okay. Okay. So that's probably that. I know your ex didn't divorce you. Then the next day you're here, but I mean, it just puts you on that path in a way. I think. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. So the stuff on Telegram, and I think there was a picture Lily got sent. That's kind of. Wait till he kind of moves away. Talk about it.
Okay. I'm not denying anything. So.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just whisper if he's going to be there. So basically, like stuff on the Telegram, because you mentioned your Instagram profile got nuked. Your first one. What did it get nuked for? You said.
I don't know.
Okay. You said content.
I think it's something like that.
Okay.
I tried to remove everything.
Right. So
I was getting ready to clear everything off, just
okay.
get away from it. And I just liked having somebody to talk to.
Okay. But, obviously Instagram nukes the profiles for content when there's some images sent that are probably, to put it lightly, too young. And it shows, and I think one of those was even sent to Lily, and it shows like younger ladies under 18 in positions, that type of stuff.
I don't think I had anything of girls being.
Okay. Well, was it pictures just by itself then, without any happening?
No.
Okay.
There shouldn't be any pictures of any young girls.
Okay.
Mostly face.
Okay. I know it's mostly face, but there was one sent to Lily where it was that.
From me?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one.
And then kind of the stuff on Telegram, because here it said my old account got suspended, so I had to make this new one.
Yeah.
So I will not share photos like I have before. I will still share, just not naughty. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned I'll start sharing them on. I'll start sharing them on TG, which I think probably meant Telegram. And I know Telegram's used a lot by you. One, because we see your profile in there. Two, like it's not hard. We just get your phone number, put it in as a contact. We can see when you're last online, and it's daily. I can't. I'm not looking at what Matt's doing, but it's daily. It's daily about.
Mostly at night,
Huh?
Mostly at night or after work.
Right. When the hormones are going and shit.
Yeah.
Yep. What's your channel? What channel? Yeah. Oh, we're just doing that. We're just kind of talking to him, but we have a friend that does kind of something like this, but we don't have a channel, man. You don't have a channel yet? Yeah, we're not trying to put him on blast or anything. We're just having a talk with him. Yeah, I got you. Oh, good job, yeah, if you stick around, we'll talk to you after. But yeah, I mean, how long? I don't know. But yeah, but it's good. It's good. We're just kind of talking to him, for sure. Gee, I got you. Yeah. Okay.
I got you.
Yeah, so, you say TG for Telegram. Like that means you frequent it. Very common, because people that go play basketball at the YMCA 24/7 call it the Y. There is a basically when you have an abbreviation for a place, it means you go there a lot.
Well, that's what they always call it. And
in where?
Well, when I talk to anybody on Instagram, said go to my TG.
Okay.
I've got it as Telegram.
Okay.
Same as they say IG for Instagram.
Got it.
That's why I just kind of picked up that slang.
For sure. So, how did it? You mentioned the motorcycle stuff at first. So even Telegram for you started innocently, and
yeah.
But how did it go into some of these pictures of younger ladies on Telegram?
Basically, I was then produced older girls, and there just happened to be some that came in that were younger. And it just kind of progressed.
So how old did the youngest go? Like infant, toddler? Because I know maybe you're not into that. Okay. I'm just throwing it out there. So you tell me what the line is. That's fine.
I really didn't want to do anything younger than 18, but there were some girls that were 16 that were really hot.
Mm-hmm. And you did one to Lily too.
I did one to Lily.
Okay. And how old was she? Was 13.
She was 13. Yeah.
Okay. So how about was there anybody younger than Lily, or?
There may have been one or two.
One or two younger than Lily.
I don't think I even talk to them anymore, or if I do, it's just to say hi or something anymore.
Don't talk to them. So like a 11, 12-year-old, something like that, or?
Maybe 12.
12, okay. So just curious, we're just like, and you know, I'm not trying to get names or anything. Was this like an American girl? Yeah. Okay. Do you know the state? No. Okay. Just kind of kept it loose.
Yeah, I try not to really identify where they're actually from.
Mm-hmm.
I normally don't try to give where I'm from.
Yeah.
It just, Lily said she was from here, and
shit happened.
She just seemed like she really wanted to talk.
Absolutely.
You know, and
absolutely, that makes sense. So the 12-year-old, whatever the heck her name was, did you meet her on Telegram or Instagram or Instagram? Okay. How did the conversation start and then end up being a
Actually, she just kind of brought it up, and you know, she found me and started talking to me.
How are these?
I just boggles my mind.
Yeah.
You know, but I was in the mood to do it for an older girl, and she wasn't there. And
so it just kind of was like, all right, well, I wanted to eat a Subway, but here's some cereal that I didn't want. Okay, I got you. So, so how in the are they so promiscuous, though?
That's what boggles my mind.
Right.
Because it seems like there are a lot out there that are promiscuous, and it just, that curiosity of girls being curious, I guess,
it happens.
Kind of intriguing me in the fantasy of it.
Okay. Got it. So you just kind of played into it a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So this 12-year, now that so she was the one that brought up all the versus 12-year-old? Okay.
Well, she didn't bring up actual she just brought up.
Yeah, the stuff, whatever, just broad term here. Did any of these younger ladies under 18, I mean, were they promiscuous enough to just send you pics of themselves, like?
No, I never asked for it.
Oh, no. I'm not accusing you of asking. I'm just saying, did they ever send that on their own? No. Okay.
Not to them.
Okay. Well, that gives me kind of a peace of mind that they're not really sending it to you directly. So my question is, how are you getting said pictures of this type of stuff? Because on Telegram,
I had guys that were on pretending to be girls just send me stuff. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay. And it's like stuff.
Yeah. And
okay.
That it bothers me, but
all right.
You know, I don't know how to say it. You know, it's just
try your best, dude. That's what we're here for.
I'm just one of them guys that, you know, I've not been with a woman, and I really don't want to really date, but I miss having a woman around. But you know,
so you want to get your toes in, toes out.
I'll say I've dated a woman once, and we hooked up, and I just wasn't there emotionally and couldn't do anything. And the fantasy online, being anonymous. I'm in my house. They don't know where I live, or where they live. It's just, that's my release.
Right. Okay. So these like pictures of, you know, the shit. So this wasn't something that you seeked out. This was something that they just sent to you. Okay. So how long ago did that start? Because obviously now you accumulated quite the collection, and that's something I think we can figure out and get taken care of. But
well, I can destroy all that.
If I didn't think you would, I wouldn't be talking to you. Okay. So how did that start for you?
Just chats.
I'm sorry. When?
I guess, around 2014.
Okay.
Well, like I said, all that time frame.
Mm-hmm. So if Telegram was recent, where was said child before that? Like, was Instagram the Wild West then?
Probably
Or
Yahoo.
Yahoo? Yahoo. So like some chat shit on Yahoo? Okay. And that was 2014, 2015 or earlier?
Yeah, that was 2014.
Okay.
2015, I think.
So basically, so kind of, you're on Yahoo. See, you have gray hair. I don't know how the fuck Yahoo works. You know what I mean? So just pure curiosity here. How did it start on Yahoo? Like what was the steps they took? How did you take those steps? And how did y'all meet? And they send that to you? Like what happened?
I can't even remember. Honestly, I couldn't remember that. I was there in chat groups, and
Were the chat groups like related, just in general, like adults and okay. And then comes the weirdo in there, and okay.
And guys, trying to find other guys that want to share pictures
Of that stuff.
And I've left groups that were doing that. I'm just like, I can't do this.
Like on Telegram?
On Telegram.
Cool. So did there come a point on Yahoo where they pick you out directly and say, hey man, you want some of this stuff? And then no. Okay. So how do they end up sending it to you on Yahoo?
They just send it.
Okay.
I get tons of requests to communicate, and I'm just now refusing a lot of it.
Okay. So basically on Yahoo, you're in this chat group. So basically, I'm just trying to, the most accurate thing would be you're in this chat group, some other in this chat group, you have a message request or he DMs you out of nowhere and it happens to be child. Okay. And so obviously that's not where you put the foot down and said no more. It obviously, now we're here. So what kind of made you say, okay, well, because obviously, however you said it, you were like, all right, this isn't going to be the last time that I'm into this stuff. So so how did it progress in a way?
I don't know. I don't know how it progressed.
Just kind of did?
It just kind of did. Probably memories of being young and dating girls in high school or middle school. And,
yeah.
I had a messed up childhood. My brother was with the Boy Scouts. And
there it is.
I went off the deep end being a little bit of a addict.
And you think that plays a big role into this?
I don't know.
Probably doesn't help it.
It probably doesn't.
Okay, that's fair enough.
And I never forgave my brothers or the guys in the Boy Scouts that did that to me.
Oh, so it was multiple of them?
Multiple, yeah.
Motherfuckers, man. I'm sorry that happened to you, truly, because obviously that's not something that anybody should go through at all. So, it seems like, just honestly, just from my perspective, it seems you're kind of, and I know you're into adults too, okay? So before you say anything, it seems your kind of thing is like probably 11 to 13 online. That's just what I'm thinking. I may be wrong, maybe right.
No, I actually like right around 18.
18. Okay.
18, 19.
Okay. Well, let me put it more accurately. That seems to be your line, kind of. That you won't go any lower than that.
No, yeah, no, I don't want to go lower. I don't want to be talking to girls younger than 13. It's too young. They're not. Yeah,
I understand. So it seems like you're running with the wrong crowd in some places. Like, are you some angel? No, I'm not going to front. But right, no, exactly. We're not either. But I'm not saying that you're 0% responsible for this. But it really seems like you're more of got caught up in the wrong shit. But got a little bit carried away, caught up, whatever. So curiosity, you said you left Telegram groups where shit was too extreme. Okay.
Yes.
So I think I know the answer to this, but just want to confirm. Did you, in those Telegram groups, did you physically take those pictures yourself, any of them? No?
No.
Okay.
I have taken no pictures of anybody. Like I said, I haven't been with anybody really. My wife and I separated in like 99. We got back together for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There 2003, 2004, then we separated again, and really I've been with two women, and one was before the divorce and one was after the divorce.
Ooh, little cheater.
Well, we were separated.
Oh, okay.
We were separated from 2004 to 2009.
Right.
For the divorce, and then, you know, it just carried on.
Okay, got it.
There.
So, okay, so obviously you told me you dumped, it's like basically 12 and up, here and there, whatever. So if you've left Telegram groups, I don't think that's because they're posting 15-year-olds in bikinis. I think you've seen some very extreme shit on Telegram, and now that you've told me what your line is, I'm not saying your line's great, but it's we've seen a lot worse, you know what I mean? What is truly like the sickest shit that has been sent in these groups on Telegram? Because I'm trying to get a better understanding of what the real motherfuckers are doing.
There's guys that I've seen guys put pictures up of basically toddlers, and it made me sick.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, no,
right.
They're not even old enough to understand it.
To conceptualize shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Are these boy toddlers, girl toddlers, both? Like.
I would say yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay. And are these like pictures and videos, or both, one or the other?
I've only seen the pictures.
Only seen the pictures.
They say come to this. They'll add a link to come to a site and say we share here, and I just.
You don't step into that one.
I don't want to go into that.
Okay, so the pictures, you know, I'm sorry you had to see those, but you know, you're not in the bestest of positions, but you're also in a position where you can turn this around and kind of help, you know, us find the real motherfuckers, right? What's happening in these pictures?
I would say just, you know, saying they're just guys getting the girls to take the pictures or videos, dance or something.
Okay, so there's toddlers dancing in videos.
I don't know about toddlers, but preteens.
Preteens, like how old's preteen?
I couldn't tell you the age.
If you had to put it,
say younger than 10.
Younger than 10. Okay. So these videos of just obviously they're dancing for purposes and shit to arouse the people in groups. Okay.
I try not to. I'll might open it up and see what it is, and no, that's.
Okay, you said you try not to look at them. So how many times has that struggle been where you that kind of gets the best of you and you do look at those?
I've maybe seen 2.
Okay. For the purpose of watching them?
Just to see what they are, yeah.
Okay. Did those videos, and you know, none of us are here to judge you. Like, we're not here to.
No, I'm not.
I mean, you're not here to judge them either, right?
No.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay. Did you watch those videos for the purpose of just curious, just fully curious?
I wouldn't say for no. Did I
mean, did it arouse you?
The demeanor and the way they were making them act, probably.
Okay, so it wasn't their bodies; it was just more like the suggestiveness, suggestive, me, you know, of it. Okay. So what were they doing in the videos to kind of, you know, catch your attention, like?
Licking a lollipop, suggestively.
While they were.
The one that I saw, she wasn't. I watched up to the point to where she started to take off her top.
So how long was this video?
I have no idea. I didn't.
Well, how long did the timestamp say?
I couldn't remember.
Okay. So you watched to the point. So how old was this girl that?
Don't know. She was in puberty.
Okay, so probably 13 or something?
I don't think she was 13.
Younger? Okay. So, got it. So, the lowest you've seen on Telegram is toddlers. Has anybody, and again, if you've seen it, I apologize, or I'm sorry that you had to see it. Has anybody sent like infant stuff on there that you've seen on Telegram? Haven't seen it? Okay. So, toddlers is how old would you say they were?
Toddlers, I call 3 to 6.
Okay, so 3 is probably the youngest, and whatever up besides that.
I'm guessing.
If you had to get, yeah, I understand they don't have like, you know, numbers tattooed on their shit of how old they are, but okay. So, you know, So I guess the question is, why did you start to accumulate a collection?
Just, I don't know. I just like.
Because obviously, I used to watch in high school. You know, I was luckily never had to. Luckily, I never struggled with anything remotely too young. Like, yeah, 20-year-olds, whatever. But you know, I like them fully developed, and you know, so I never had to. I never saw anything even borderline in high school. Like, you know, I could just whatever. Luckily, my thing is, you know what I mean. But you know, I haven't watched it since high school. But even when I did watch it, and I probably watched it every night up until my junior year. But I would never even save the photos. Like, you know, it wasn't like, you know, like, it's not that I didn't go back to the same video the next day. I did. Like, I knew exactly what to search up, but I never saved the photos. So what is it? And this is just me curious about this, because obviously there's people a lot worse than you, and this can probably help me better figure out what the they're doing. What is it about a collection that's enticing? Like, that's, you know, because you're not the first, you know.
I guess it's just something to be able to come back to without having to go online.
Okay. But is it like a sense of pride in a way to have all that stuff?
No.
No.
No, it's just something that I can have whenever I need to have a release.
Okay. So, just being frank here, I think your toes are a little bit more than dipped in the water, but I also think you're not drowning yet. But, you know, I think you're close, though, honestly. You said you have 10 devices at home.
I don't know about 10, but I've got...
It's a lot.
I've got
right.
quite a few that I've just never destroyed.
Okay.
But
and so, is there some shit you need to be deleting sitting on those you haven't destroyed?
I can destroy them as soon as I go home.
Okay. But is there... I mean, my question is, like, is it worth destroying? Like, is there shit you should probably get the fuck off of there, is what I'm asking.
There might be.
Okay.
I'd have to dig through the files, because there's
a lot.
I try to bury them down where I have to really dig for them.
Mm-hmm. So files, pictures, videos, whatever it is, I mean, how much, and you know, we're talking basically Telegram daily, this online shit daily since like 2015. So even if the number's a million, we're not going to judge you. It's just right. But how many do you think it is? Like a couple thousand?
Oh no.
No.
Maybe several hundred.
Several hundred. Okay, and these are videos, pictures, combos. Huh?
Mostly videos of me. Yeah.
Mostly videos of you.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah.
Okay, but it's the of kids and stuff.
Teens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, like under 18 teens?
Yeah.
Okay. So how many of these pictures on the computers of under 18 teens, like, you know, I know you don't know these numbers, what percentage of these computers are of like teens that are under 18? Hmm? All of them?
No. I don't ask for names, and I don't.
Okay.
I mean, if there was a there's maybe 2 or 3.
So basically, we're in just putting it bluntly, so we just both have an understanding. Like child, pretty much.
It would have been nice.
Okay, got it. So just files of, you know, pizza, whatever. How many of those do you think you have? Is that like a couple hundred also, or no? How many do you think it is?
Less than 20, probably.
Less than 20. Okay. And is that on your computer?
No.
No.
Put it on the computer.
Just all on the phone, pretty much.
No, on a separate drive.
On a separate drive. Okay. Is this drive like? So you got it from the computer then, if you put it on a drive. Okay. When's the last time you added to it?
It's been a while.
Been a while. Okay.
Been a hot minute, yeah.
Got it. And if you had to guess, and because we've talked to some people in a similar situation where, you know, their line is also kind of like 13, 11 at youngest, but they have shit of younger than that, even though they weren't necessarily, you know, that wasn't their thing. Like we talked to a guy who, you know, he was obviously into teens. Like all of his shit was teen bikini this, teen bikini that. But, you know, he's sitting down with like toddlers on his shit. You know what I'm saying? So, what would you say is the youngest that you have stored somewhere?
Well,
okay. And are these videos?
pictures.
Pictures. Okay. What percentage of these are pictures in like of them doing stuff?
No, there's no acts.
Okay, they're just nude.
Or provocative.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't ask for and I try not to get.
Okay. So, how did it get to a point where, you know, not only are you on the getting these pictures in, but you're also kind of sending them out to other people as well?
Like I said, it's. I look at who wants.
Yeah, I mean, you have a picture of a person under 18. Somebody either asks for it or you just send it to them. How did that kind of start?
I don't think I've sent anybody pictures of girls under 18.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
I'm not 100% sure, but
Okay.
I try not to.
All right. Well, Matt, I totally understand. I mean, you've been so honest about, I'd say 95%. The other 5% or not is just human emotion, not being a sociopath. Because you're a sociopath, you know, you show me your phone and say, oh, I love this stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm going to let you know that I was on a fake account on the receiving end of one of the times you did send those pictures. Okay. So when did that kind of start for you?
Yeah, I may have been doing one or two like that probably for 4 or 5 years.
Okay, where you kind of send around that stuff?
Yeah, but I think I'm in mostly finding people that look for.
Mm-hmm. Right, no, I know that's your thing. Okay, so you've been, so what do you mean you send child porn once or twice for 4 or 5 years? Like, what does that mean?
I don't know what it means. I mean, I probably shared with somebody I thought was another girl, or a guy that was pretending to be a girl.
Like a picture of child, pretty much.
Probably had shared a picture that somebody shared with me, yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't something from your collection, it was something that got circulated in a way. Okay. So when's the last time that happened?
You probably know better than I do now, because I've actually only been talking to a couple of girls, or supposed girls, here since the beginning of the year.
Okay, so did it happen sometime this year?
No, I don't think it happened this year.
Okay. Are you sure you didn't send anything to Lily with that type of stuff? Are you sure?
I think I may have shared with her some other tributes once, but she said she didn't want other girls.
Okay. Are you sure it was just or are you sure it was, or was it a picture of somebody that was a girl?
I don't know, because I deleted everything from that I shared, so I don't know what I shared.
Okay. Okay. So, Matt, I'm going to ask you one more time. I'm not going to show the picture for both of our sakes. Did you think you sent one of those images to Lily?
I don't know if I did. I may have.
Okay. Do you kind of remember doing that? I think that's what she said she doesn't want any more to, because I don't think she ever said no cutes, because you did that more than once.
Yeah. She said no pictures of other girls, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember what I did send her.
Okay.
So I know that I was showing another girl I was doing too. But
Okay.
I don't think she was.
Okay, you did send that to Lily.
Okay.
That's why she said no more girls.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, does it make sense that?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Okay. Is it kind of coming back to you that you probably it was in a disappearing photo?
No, I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm being honest. I don't remember.
Okay. Well, you obviously had something to send because you have some stuff saved. Okay. So would you agree it would be feasible that you could have sent that, being that you have some stuff saved? Okay. Okay. I think, I could be wrong about this because this part I don't exactly remember. You mentioned the girl was probably 11 years old.
Maybe.
Okay. Do you ever send to guys?
Not knowingly, no.
Not knowingly? Okay.
No. Like I said, I presume some of the people I talk to are guys pretending to be girls.
Mm-hmm. So who do you usually talk to on Telegram?
Actually, I talked to a girl in Brazil.
Okay.
And it's not for
yeah.
anything like that.
How old is she?
She's 16.
Okay. So do you send her anything on Telegram, or she's 16 in Brazil? Okay.
No, actually, she's one that I haven't sent anything to.
Mm-hmm. So that's your main thing on Telegram?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever send on Telegram?
I have.
Okay. How recently?
It's actually been probably 8 months.
Okay.
Since I've done that.
Okay. So here in the messages, it says, I'm not going to do this on Instagram anymore, not send naughty pictures. You say, I'm going to start doing that on Telegram. So if you don't do on Telegram and you don't send anything inappropriate to the Brazilian chick, which I don't necessarily believe that, because who wouldn't be inappropriate with a Brazilian chick, but whatever, that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, it's whatever. I don't care. So that leaves only one thing you can be sending on Telegram, because if it's not and it's not anything inappropriate, okay? So look, man.
Well, no, I am being honest with you on the Telegram. I haven't. It's been one girl I've talked to, the one American girl, and she's got a lot more guys that follow her and do a lot more, and we started off doing a lot.
How old was this American girl?
13.
And that was on Telegram? Mm-hmm. Okay, did she send you?
No.
Okay, so what did you and this American girl talk about on Telegram?
We just did some role play,
okay,
type thing, and I did some.
Okay.
But she's, I don't really talk to her anymore. I get on there and say hi, and she shares pictures, of her doing modeling stuff.
Okay.
Not suggestive, not anything like that. But there's a lot of guys on there who
are trying to get her, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you mean when you say I'm just going to send naughty pictures on Telegram now? Because
it means that if I decided I was going to do it again, I'd do it on Telegram.
What, the sharing the stuff?
No.
Okay.
I like I said, more sharing.
Yeah, Matt, you don't get banned on Instagram for contributing to people. Do we work here? No.
Do you know what time they close?
11.
Can I sit down?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
No, that's cool.
Okay. I ate myself out of sitting on that curb. Gotta put me on your diet, Matt. Maybe a cheese pizza diet would actually make me lose weight. I'm just kidding. That'd be. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
You, Matt. No, you're good. You're good. All right, let's do that.
It's all good. So, that's one. And I get this. I mean, I try to keep it so it's just me at home, just.
I know.
Have fun, and that's why I obviously you've seen the messages, and I did tell Lily, this is not going to be anything like that.
Right.
This is going to be, I'll meet you, say hi. You want to meet me? Okay, fine. And I was kind of feeling pressured by her because she really, really wanted to meet, and I'm like, I just don't read.
Got it. Okay. So Matt, for a little bit, Matt, you don't get banned on Instagram for to people. Okay, you don't get banned on there for that. Instagram just did a big purge recently of all these accounts, kind of up to some shit. You got banned before that, before the big purge. You got banned, I don't know, May, April, something like that, before it all happened. Matt, there is only one reason people get banned on Telegram for content. You weren't commenting weird shit to people that didn't want it. You seem to be into consensual conversations, which I respect the hell out of. Okay, but look, you gotta be
underage photos. Okay, yeah.
That what?
Probably where I shared it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, did it probably happen, or is that what got you? Because I mean, I already know the answer.
Well, you probably know better than I do, because if I did, I don't remember, and I probably deleted it. And
okay.
Because I didn't want to send it.
Okay, but you did send it. Then you unsent it, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure I did. Yeah.
So who were those people you sent those underage photos to?
The people that I talked to, the Duke.
Okay, so it was other guys too. Like, was it? No.
I don't try to follow guys. I don't try to talk to guys.
Okay.
I try to talk to females.
Okay. So you sent those to females. You did too. Okay. Why were those sent? Just, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just asking, like, how did it become a point where you go in your gallery, press send, whatever, right? How did that become, like, how did that happen? Like, what's step one?
They probably asked if I had other pictures of other girls I did.
Okay. Okay. And those pictures were of pics?
I think there were a couple there.
Okay. So if you had pictures of other girls you did shoots to and they were nude, that means they sent you.
Somebody sent me.
Somebody sent you. Okay. So somebody sends you, then you do that picture, but you weren't talking to the girl in that picture. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Okay. So basically, these people are trying to trade child with you, is what it seems like. Just being honest.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
And I try, like I said, I try not to, but you know, I think I know it's not harmless,
but it's a step up. I agree with you.
Step up.
Okay, so obviously now when you get on Instagram and you say, I'm just going to do this on Telegram now. So now that we found the X on the spot, well, the XXX on the spot. I mean, obviously, I think we both know the answer. I'm not going to make you open your Telegram or ask you to do any of the shit like that. But I'm sure if we open your Telegram, you're going to, it's a world of shit you don't want anybody else seeing, I'm sure.
I didn't want people to see Duke.
Yeah, but I think if you talk about being banned on Instagram for that shit, then you say it's not something I'm going to debate you on because you said it right here. Is there any, like, what's your typical chat looking like on Telegram, pretty much?
Now, it really doesn't look like I'm even doing. There's the one girl sends a lot of pictures. Mm-hmm. I follow other girls just to follow them. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of them aren't even for. They're just following because I think they're attractive and want to watch them grow up.
And okay, so grow up. So how old are they?
There's, let's see, I would say one girl is 16, mm-hmm. 17 now. Obviously 16 for the Brazil. Mm-hmm. At her mom, 40.
Okay.
The one girl's mom, don't even know how old her mom is, but old. I don't know, Emily failed. I don't know if you know her, Australian model. She's probably 20 now. But it's more just following, seeing their pictures.
Okay. So you're saying there's no groups on Telegram you're in right now? There's no chats where maybe some shit's being traded like on Instagram? Because you said yourself you're going on Telegram to do this. I mean, Matt, we're not naive, man.
Well, yeah, no, I get that. No, and there's the group that I'm in that anybody would do that is on the one girl's group, and nobody's been sharing anything. It's focused on her, and she posts pictures, and guys talk about, oh, they want to eat, and, you know, and just there's nobody doing anything.
Right.
But and that's why I say if I were to delve into it again, I'd probably do it on there. But actually, I've been pulling further and further back away from all this. You know.
Okay, well that's good. I don't think you need any trouble. I think she probably needs some help for this, just to make sure that there's really no going back into it, and fully taking yourself out. I think we're about to close. Can you see if they still have fried pickles in there? I'm starving, dude. That's my thing. Okay, so now to Lily. I mean, how do you think that? How do you think that? Why do you think it developed into what it did here today?
I was kind of feeling pressured from her, actually. I was trying to push her away, saying, no, you're not going to meet to do this. And I was getting the feeling that that's what she wanted, and that's why when I said Walmart, I don't want to, you can see me, we can meet, but I don't.
Well, didn't you invite her over to your house?
I think I told her, I said, yeah, if you ever wanted to come over, I think I said her and her mom could come over, watch a movie. But I told her, I think most of our stuff I said was hypothetical and wouldn't happen.
Okay, so you weren't on July 4th saying, are you going to be at your grandma's so you can come over?
I think we were talking about trying to go down and watch downtown, or go to the lake.
Okay, so you didn't talk about her coming over on July 4th? You sure about that, Matt?
I'm sure I said come over to my house.
Didn't you also give your address to her as well?
I did give her
Okay, okay. All right, so I think that's kind of inviting her over.
But if she lives in Akron, she can't come up to see me.
Okay, but you know her grandma lives here, and
I didn't know where grandma lives till today.
Okay, but she told you she lives here, didn't she?
She said they lived in Lorain.
Okay, so.
And that was like, okay, well.
Okay.
But I felt comfortable that we would not meet.
Mm-hmm. So here you say I share more now on TG, and this is last month, like a month ago, almost exactly. And she said, what all do you share on Telegram? You say pics and videos. It's just not as risky as on here. Or use Twitter. I would have to set up a new Twitter though. So if you truly wiped all of which, you know, Matt, you have an Android or iPhone or?
I have an Android and an iPhone.
Okay. So
iPhone is my work phone.
Okay, so the Android's for like the debauchery and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of what I figured, because Androids are easy to get into. You said, so I share more now on TG. Sorry, it's not just as risky as on here. Pics and videos. Okay.
Pics and videos.
Oh my gosh. Oh, right after you talk about getting banned on Instagram for sharing child, then you tell me that the last you did on Telegram was probably 8 months ago. So come on,
No.
Matt, come on, man. We don't do any of us have time for this? As if we both just don't know. Come on, man. You're not going to make me mad if the truth isn't going to make me mad, dude. Come on.
And no, I'm telling you right now, the only girls I've tried to past year. Well, this year.
No, I don't mean Matt. I mean the pics and videos you share on Telegram that you say aren't as risky as on Instagram. You know, I'm talking about the same shit you were sending on Instagram to get you banned.
I haven't been sending anything on Telegram.
When's the last time you sent something on Telegram of child?
I don't even think I have.
Oh my God.
I don't think I have. Not on Telegram. I think it's only been on Instagram.
Oh. You say, or use Twitter. I would have to set up a new Twitter though. So you also got banned on Twitter.
I canceled my Twitter.
Okay. Matt, this is just starting to hurt because we were making so much progress on just getting to the bottom of this. Because I mean, like it's not a bad thing because you're not the one taking these photos, but I'm only using you to help me springboard to the people that are sending this stuff to you. So I mean, when you say or use Twitter, I would have to set up a new Twitter though. It's not as risky as on here. I mean, the thing is, Matt, if you're talking about, you still do on Instagram to this day. To this day. So you weren't talking about it's when you say share pics and videos. It's just not as risky as on here. And then you said, so I share more now on Telegram, more as in it's happened before on Telegram. So Matt, just for the love of Jesus Christ, can you just please tell the truth? I mean, because to me it doesn't matter if you tell the truth because I already know the truth and I already know. It's more like, are we really just going to sit here and this 53-year-old, how old, 50, 53? 56. Okay, well, you look younger. Congrats. I wish I looked younger, too. Are we just going to sit here and this 56-year-old man is talking to a bunch of people in their late 20s, and the people in their late 20s, Gen Z, are the honest ones here? I mean, Jesus Christ. Because I'm going to tell you, when I told you I was on the receiving end of one of those pictures, it was on Telegram, homeboy. It was. Just, Matt, do you really think that, I mean, obviously you know at this point, none of us are judging you here. Do you really think that just pretending that this didn't happen on Telegram, even though the messages say otherwise, even though I literally have evidence firsthand that it's otherwise, do you really think that that's like makes a difference to us? Like, oh, they were fine with me on Instagram, but now on Telegram, they just now that's when they that's when they really got mad at me because I did it on Telegram, dude. It doesn't matter. I just want to know the rabbit hole you went down because you're not.
I don't know what rabbit hole I did go down.
Okay.
It's just been a process of years.
Right, but Matt, I mean, I mean, literally, you work on helicopters for God's sake. Your brain power is more than all three of us combined. So why do we know what you're talking about here, but you're pretending not to? You're making us look like the smart ones. Okay, I share more now on Telegram. When did you start trading child Telegram? When's the last time you did it? Because I know you did, because I know firsthand you did. So when did it start? When is it? I mean, I know it's still going on too, because you know you go. I mean, this is a month ago. This ain't like it's. You know, I'm not coming at you 2 years later with this shit. When did you start trading child Telegram? There's nobody around. Just because that I don't know. I only know you did. I don't know when. I only know so much, right? All we can do is just be on the same page and get through this together. So, floor is yours, or the landing pad is.
Whatever I've shared on Telegram has been exactly the same as I share on Instagram because it's what I have in my gallery.
Okay.
So I mean,
so it's not like you have a. So it's not like you have a Telegram phone than an Instagram phone. It's just you share these set pictures. Whatever app it happens, it happens. Okay.
Yeah.
So how many years ago do you think you started sharing child Telegram?
Well, I've only been on Telegram for maybe about 3 years.
So is that when you think it started then?
I think it started 2 years ago when I started talking to one girl.
And that's okay. So who was that girl?
Abby.
And she was how old?
12.
12. And okay. So I assume there was some there and you sent her child. Why?
Well, it wasn't her, but probably you guys that were other guys that started following her in the group.
So you sent to those guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I did to other girls, yes.
Okay, but the child is what you sent to guys in the Abby group?
Yes.
Okay. So Abby, so is Abby talking to you, or is she like a channel group thing? Because I'm kind of confused on it.
She and I were talking on Instagram, and she's gotten more and more into the.
Okay.
And she started a group chat in Telegram.
As a 12-year-old.
Yes, and now she's 13.
And is she like? I'm just curious. Is she real?
I don't know if she's real. Like I said, I presume it's probably some guy acting to be her.
Okay. I mean, has she sent you videos of herself?
No.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't know who that is. Okay.
She does modeling.
Okay. So you said did you send child directly to Abby?
I sent it in the group.
Okay, so there's a group chat with Abby in it, and there's other in there, and that's where you put it in. Okay, that makes sense. And she's 13 now, so you're keeping up with her in a way, kind of?
Now I'm more or less just following her.
Okay, so you're in that group still?
I'm still in the group.
Okay.
I see when she posts, pictures. No, she's never posted. She won't.
Okay.
She won't post.
So that group that group is basically, if the wrong person saw that group, he'd probably be.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it mainly you in there trading, or is it other? Or
no, it's
kind of
mostly other guys.
And you're just kind of there to watch. Okay. When's the last time you looked at that group?
When I got a notification last night.
Okay, gotcha.
But it was just her posting a picture and guys making rude comments.
You're right. I got you. Yeah, you never seem to do that, like make rude comments and stuff like that. So that's definitely good. Oh, man, okay. So, I have a fake account of a pretty much, it's like pizza something, whatever. I don't know what the so how come people on your following list on Instagram, kind of some Telegram homies, how come they call you like a main trader? Like, how come they say, like, oh, this guy has all the goodies? Like, how come they refer to you as that?
That I wouldn't know.
No?
No, 'cause I really don't try to share with a lot of people.
Okay. How many people do you think you have shared with that have been other guys? Like, as guys, like not some guy with as a girl profile, like.
If I've shared with other guys, I think maybe over the years there may have only been 5.
Okay. And this was on where?
Probably Instagram.
Okay. Any on Telegram?
Not that I've known of, no.
Okay. So you've only shared it on Telegram in groups then or something, or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
But yeah, I don't know why guys would say I am the key player, because I don't really try to share a whole.
No, that was all fake. That was you were kind of veering off from honesty, so I just kind of bullshitted too with you there. We're good now. Okay, so do you have like a hidden folder on your phone of some of this stuff, or is it just your regular gallery?
I have basically a tablet that I have some on.
Okay.
But most of it's on a passport drive.
Passport drive.
It's like an external hard drive.
Okay. How many gigabytes we talking with that?
Well, the drive itself is a terabyte, but
right. I know it's not filled to the brim. Right.
It's far from even being full.
I figure.
I don't even think I've got. I doubt I even have 100 gigabyte No, I don't even have. I don't think I have, but maybe a couple pictures of that.
Okay. And is that password protected, that hard drive?
I tend to keep it unplugged.
Unplugged? What does that mean?
It's not connected to anything. It's just a drive sitting there. It's like a flash drive.
Oh, makes sense. How big is it? Like, I mean, not like size-wise, like, is it like a refrigerator, or is it like a little...
No, it's just a little...
thumb drive, okay. So, so then you have a tablet with how many images you think of child?
Maybe 3 images.
Okay. And on your phone, how many right now? Your Android phone, where you trade. Or,
I don't think I have them on the phone. They're probably on the tablet.
okay, so is your Telegram on the tablet or on the phone?
Tablet.
Okay. So your phone doesn't have Telegram?
No.
Okay. What about Instagram? Is that on your phone or tablet? Phone. Okay. All of your Instagram account, or all of the ones you had previously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Phone and on the tablet.
Phone and on the tablet? Okay. So this picture here was taken from your phone then?
Yes.
Okay. So the picture you sent Lily that could have been or whatever, is there any reason why it would have said from the phone? Did you at one point have any on your phone, maybe?
I probably did that.
Okay.
I probably moved it off.
Moved it off, okay. Is there anything you need to get rid of on your phone right now? Because I want to give you that chance. If there's not, there's not, but...
I don't think there's anything on my phone now, no.
Okay. Did you ever have a secret folder on your phone?
No.
No? Okay. And your tablet is where? At home?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they even have any fried pickles like that come?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so here you say, would you like to continue our hypo convo? And you say, I would cuddle most definitely, but when I start to get I feel it against you. So did you guys video call, you and Lily?
We did.
Okay. Did you show her your penis on a video call?
I tried not to. I guess when I stood up and moved the phone, she did see.
Okay.
But I tried to keep the phone tilted up enough where it wasn't going to be.
Okay. Were you at all on a video call?
No.
Okay. But you gave her some.
I did.
Okay. So what about Lily, or had her ego?
Just that we were having good conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like we were actually. I felt a little bit more emotional with it.
Okay. So what was your goal with Lily, like, in general, and just whatever? What was your goal with Lily?
Just to chat and have fun. Not fun, but just chat and just be friendly.
Okay. I mean, I would say majority of the conversations were probably fun.
Yeah. Hypotheticals, just fantasy talk.
Okay. So you call it hypothetical. I tend to call that ass covering. Because I can say hypothetically in my mind, I'll go to school right now, but I didn't actually say I would do it. I just said hypothetically. Ian, you know what it means. And I have a very crazy friend. He's a white supremacist. I'm not, but he is, and he encourages people to buy AR-15s, but then he says on Minecraft, and you know what I mean. But obviously, there is no AR-15s on Minecraft, and
I don't play Minecraft, so I don't know.
Right. Nobody with self-respect does. I don't even think he does. I just think he says on Minecraft for the Mets. But then he also says arm up, and he encourages all these QAnon racist, whatever. I mean, I don't know, whatever. It's all, but he says on Minecraft though to cover his ass. So what you call hypothetical, he's hypothetical. Know exactly what it means, and you know it's ass covering, and that's why I think you mentioned an emotional connection. Yeah, that's what I thought it was too. I don't think you're a or anything like that. I just think you have an emotional connection to this girl who just happened to be 13, and you know obviously you're not stupid. A lot of people that get caught up with this shit are I'm sure, as you know, like you see the people in the news, they're not exactly like, you know, they're not exactly who work on helicopters. So, you even work for the news too, right?
Yeah.
Good shit. Do you like broadcasting or just behind the scenes?
No, I'm just a mechanic.
Oh, good shit. Well, so, you know, I mean, obviously, I'm a guy, you're a guy, and we both have working, and so I know what.
It's getting harder for mine to work.
I got you.
You know, and that's where, you know, I need to have that an emotional. I'm more of an emotional person where like I said, I hooked up with one woman since my divorce, and it didn't work out because I didn't have that emotional connection.
Makes sense. So that makes perfect sense with, well, almost perfect sense with Lily then. The hypothetical, as in the ass covering stuff you talked about. Because you know, I mean, we can be honest here. You said exactly what you wanted to happen, but you just put the hypothetical label on it. So if anybody were to catch you, you'd say, oh, well, that's just hypothetical. I mean, I mean, you know, you could say it's hypothetical, the messages, but you know, man to man, person to person, we all know how sneaky us guys are with shit like that. So my question is, what did you really want it to turn into with Lily? I'm not saying tonight, I'm just saying in general.
Really, I didn't really want it to turn into anything with Lily, because I'm connecting more with the girl in Brazil and her mom. And like I said, I was feeling more pressure from Lily recently, and I've been trying, like I said, I tried to push her away, and I kind of felt guilty that she felt that I was pushing her away. Yeah,
I'm going to counter that because there's pretty much whole pages of you saying, "Where'd you go? Hello, you there? You there? You there?" So it wasn't it wasn't the one that she wasn't the one pressuring you.
Yeah.
So did you want somewhat of a maybe like a relationship with her, like a long-term relationship, maybe even on the down low? Honestly, I mean.
Actually, I just like having somebody to talk to.
Okay.
I sit there. When I'm on the road with work, I'm in a hotel by myself. I'm here by myself. I don't know anybody. I moved here.
Where'd you move from? Just curious.
All over.
Okay, gotcha.
All over. Company keeps me on the road so much.
Same. I feel you.
But technically, I moved here from Illinois.
Okay, got it. So I would say like Ohio's a shithole, but I mean so is Illinois. They're both, except the Ohio shithole has slightly better policies. Yeah, but yeah, okay. So that's what I think. I think it's more loneliness, you and having an emotional connection, and I think an emotional connection just happened with Lily. And I think maybe at first you just wanted someone to talk to, but do you think any person with an IQ over 7 would look at those messages and think you didn't want a relationship? I mean, come on.
Oh, probably not. I mean, but you know, I'm not going to dispute anything that you're saying because you know, I can't go out. I'm not a silver tongue person.
Well, let me ask you this: were you maybe going to see where Lily wanted to take it and kind of leave it up to her?
No, I was going to stand firm on what I said. It would, nothing like what we talked about will happen.
So, I mean, here you say, my pants are off and now removing my underwear. I walk up beside you to grab my PJ pants hanging up. I ask if you have chosen a t-shirt yet. And you said, do you look down? And he said, do you want to pick this convo up later and just do a silent video call instead? So what would a silent video call entail? Okay. Would you have expected her to too?
No.
Okay. And then you hear you say, I never said I did not want you to come over. It just won't be anything like our hypothetical chats. Maybe in a couple of years when you were old enough. But anything like that right now, no. But yeah, you can still come over. We can still do fun stuff. I have movies and other things we can do. So did you potentially want to talk with her for a couple of years, and when she's old enough to start that stuff?
I let it see if it progressed that way.
Okay, so you're going to leave it up to her in a way? Okay. So, I mean, honestly, Matt, if you're to this chick, doing to her, have an emotional connection with her, and I think that's the biggest thing, you're lonely and have an emotional connection with somebody. Is one more going to stay open?
Huh?
Or there's one more going to stay open? Or?
Oh, yeah, like a large order.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't know they were open so late. Jesus Christ. Okay. So you have an emotional connection. You obviously get your card to this girl. I mean, undisputably. Do you really think, and ask yourself this, and like I said, I give you credit because I think if you were married, this whole world wouldn't be a thing for you, okay? Ask yourself this. Do you really think that you could have waited 3 years to do anything with Lily?
Yeah.
I don't. I really don't. I don't think tonight it would have happened, but I think, you know, you put the hypothetical label on it last minute, you see she's real tonight, you see nothing happens, and I think the next time, that's when you're like, if you're ready for this stuff, let's do it. That's my opinion.
I can't say because, like I said, I know my track record with women since my divorce, and it's not good.
Okay.
You know, I just don't do. I really have a hard time getting it up with a woman now.
Okay. So
when I'm with them, yeah.
Okay. So obviously, kissing and touching doesn't entail any of that.
No, it doesn't. But again, Lily is too young.
Oh, I know she's too young.
I wouldn't.
I'm listening.
No. I think for Lily it would have to be until she was 18.
Okay. I mean, Matt, it got to the point where you were showing her your piercing. What was that called? Like a Prince William or something? Or
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert? Okay. I mean, Matt, pretty much all of these conversations are talk. And he said, well, like if I am like I was during the last video call, should I let you see more? Would you like that when we video? Then you ask, are you on? Guessing you're either watching a movie. So, I mean, dude, I get like this with my girlfriend. She's ignoring me at night. Then I'm double texting her because I want to on the phone to her. I mean, dude, I do this shit all the time. I mean, and when me and my girlfriend are together in person, we don't go watch a movie together. You know what I'm saying? So you ask here, do you want to be naughty with me? Right after you ask her, I think you say here, I think of coming to my house. She says, yeah, I can. And you say, do you want to be naughty with me? And she says, if you want to. And you said, I'm asking if you want. And you say, you can be honest and say if you do. And she says, yeah. And we have our hypo convo. Yes, we do. Those are fun. So, I mean, is that not in that moment inviting her to your house to do some shit?
It is, but you know,
okay. So what were you thinking when you said that?
I don't know what I was thinking. Honestly.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking.
Yeah. Then you slapped the hypo condo on at last minute when the meeting's coming close. Dude, I know because I mean I've seen this play out like probably 2 or 3 other times where it's hypothetical. That's the biggest crock of shit, Matt. It is. It just doesn't make any sense. Matt, I know you're not a. I know you're not. Because I mean, to me, is you creep on a girl at the park, and you do shit without their consent, Matt. Jesus Christ, who in the fuck? Oh, we're probably loitering. That. I got you. Don't. Yeah, well, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's a golden retriever. Now that'd be so f***ed up, right? Oh.
What's going on?
How's it going, sir? We're just having a conversation here about some stuff that's probably not the most inappropriate. He just told us that, he's working on his problems, but he has a flash drive and a tablet at home with child. But you are going to make sure that's destroyed, aren't you? Yes. Okay. And it's what you only said, what 20 images of child? Not much more. If that. Okay. Probably over 10, under 20 images of child you have.
Probably under 20.
Under 20. Okay. And
Where do you live? Lorain?
And this is your last time meeting a little kid here tonight, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you had some.
Well, hold on. Who are you guys, first off?
Oh, we're a group called. We catch online child, and he came here today to meet who he thought was a 13-year-old girl. After talking to her, showing her his stuff like that, and he told us, I mean, like he said in front of you, that there's child devices at home, and there might be on his phone right now. He said he's traded child semi-often on Instagram and Telegram. He said that's why one of his Instagrams got taken down.
What legal authority do you guys have to detain him?
We didn't detain him. We said it was voluntary to talk to us.
Okay, you're here voluntarily?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, we let him know.
Okay. You wanna grab all their information?
What's your last name?
Are you guys from Lorain or?
No, sir. We're from Pennsylvania and Houston, Texas.
Okay.
But he's in Lorain, yeah.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Matt.
Matt what? Yeah, your ID. I said Lorain, though, there's a Crescent Ave in Lorain. Crescent.
Second trip. Zach.
Okay. Would you be willing to let us go back to your house to retrieve those electronic devices? Okay. You have a car here? Okay. You're not under arrest, but just so I make sure we get back and forth in one piece, I'm gonna have one of my guys drive you, and then we'll get the devices, and then we'll bring it back and get your car. You're not gonna be arrested tonight. Okay? And then we'll take the devices, and there'll be an investigation, and the detective will get a hold of you.
Okay. I just sent you a link that's going to show everything right now, like you're saying.
There's not going to be any images on there, is there?
No, the link's just first.
What we got here?
Yeah, and I'll send you the chat messages too as well.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he basically said like he's been at the shit for like 8 years now. Okay.
Yeah, he was just messaging one of our fake 13-year-old accounts we use, and one time his Instagram got banned. Well, what happened? He's like, oh, for sending images I shouldn't have. And we obviously know what it was. Sure. Then we asked him in person what was going on, and he's like, yeah. And I told him, like, he started denying that he like traded those images. I'm like, well, I was on the receiving end of one that day, and I wasn't. I'm like, I just told him that, and he's like, okay, well, I did.
Right.
And yeah, so he's currently on his phone. On his phone right now. Have you heard of this app called Telegram? Okay, so it's like, WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of like a WhatsApp, like supposed to be encrypted messaging. So he's currently in a group right now called like Abby something, where he said there's like a child. And he claims the only group he's in right now on Telegram. I think there's more. I think there's shit on his phone. But he didn't get into that. And he has a tablet at home with child. And he has like a physical like flash drive with child as well. And he said he has other devices where he can go maybe child.
Okay. So I'll ask him about his phone unless he tells me he has something on his phone. I really can't think of it. I can't think of it.
Shit, I would say like whatever your Telegram are. He'll say it's on there.
Okay. All right. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, sir.
He has your contact information, right? Okay. If we need anything else, we'll be able to get a hold of you guys.
Okay, and I'll email you video calls with him and okay, you can
Okay. All right. Yep.